Hello everyone, I am Eshaal and I am going to read a story today for everyone. And these are all of my cats. This is Mano and these are the small little kittens. Look. Oh, Mano. Okay. So now, let's start. This is Read Now, Book 3, and I'm going to be reading Chapter 9, page 52, A Brave Boy. Oh, did I fight? Oh, Mano, no. Okay, bye then. I guess you went away. Here you go, kitten. You can stay here now. Okay, so let's start. Holland is one of the world's greatest wonders, as it is a country which is mostly below the level of the sea. It's a very flat country with hardly a hill to be seen, and the people have built a huge sand dunes and dikes to prevent the water from flooding the land. Even little children were taught that the dikes must be watched every moment, and the tiniest hole was dangerous. Many years ago, lived in Holland a little boy whose name was Peter. One afternoon, his mother called him from his play. "Peter, I want you to go across the dike to the cottage of our old friend Hans. Take these cakes I made for him. If you go quickly and do not stop to play, you should be home again before sunset." Oh, you're so cute. Aww. Tida loves to play with the kittens. He loves them so much. Oh, okay, now let me read. So, okay. The little boy was delighted to go on such an errand and started off with a light heart. 20 minutes later, he arrived at the old man's house. Peter was very fond of old Hans because he told him so many interesting tales about the wonderful things he had seen in different parts of the world. Hans was at home and very pleased to greet his young visitor. Nothing would do, but he must tell a story. The old man told how one of his long voyages to the far east, the moon darkened the sun in daytime. On the way back, there was a terrible earthquake, and many people lost their lives. Suddenly, Peter remembered his mother's wish that he must return before dark. So, with a quick goodbye to his old friend, he set out for home. As he walked along, he gathered some flowers that grew beside the path and heard the angry water dashing against the other side of the wall. Listen, what was that? He heard the sound of trickling water, something quite different to the noise of the waves. He stopped and listened again. There must be a hole in the dike somewhere, and he knew how very serious it could be. Peter dropped his flowers and searched carefully till he saw a tiny stream of water flowing from a small hole in the dike. What should I do? It was a very lonely place, and he was afraid to go back home for help because the hole, if I left, it will quickly grow bigger. Peter knew the danger and how this leak could soon grow to be a flood. Peter shouted, but no one answered. Suddenly a thought came to him. Bending down, he pushed his hand as far as he came to him. "Hello, Mano. You want to take your kittens? Okay, come on. You can take your kittens back over there. Okay?
Even Tida.
Yeah, take Tida too. Okay, so this stopped the water, but it also meant that he must stay there till help came. An hour went by, and although he watched along the dike, no one passed. Again and again he shouted, but no one could hear him. His hand and arm grew very stiff and cold, and he was lonely and tired, yet he would not leave his post. Page 54. Oh, dear. Okay. Where's Mano gone? She must have... Oh, okay. They're so cute. Look, they're so cute. Let me show you one of them. Oh, just stop. I need to show everyone one of the kittens. Look at these kittens, so cute. Oh, 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 it's okay. Here you go, Mano. Oh, here you go. Yeah. Oh no, the kitten stuck to me. Ouch. Mano. Yeah. Shoo. Here you go. There you go, Mano. Okay. So now let's continue with the story. During this time, his mother had been anxiously waiting for him, but when darkness came, she closed and locked the cottage door, because she thought that Peter must be staying the night with old Hans. In the morning, when he returned, she would scold him for staying away from home without permission. What was happening to poor Peter? The hours passed in the darkness of the night. He scarcely knew what to do. He tried to whistle, but his teeth chattered with the cold. He thought of the family at home, in their warm beds. I must not let them be drowned, he said to himself, even if I have to stay here all night. The moon and stars looked down on the brave boy crouching against the dike. His head was bent and his eyes were closed, but he was not asleep. Every now and again he would shout for help, but it was all in vain. The early next morning, a postman who was going to his work thought he heard a groan. There by the side of the dike he saw a boy with his hand thrust into a hole in the wall. The man shouted to several men who were followed behind him, and they ran to the boy's assistance. Very tenderly they lifted him up and rubbed his arm. Some of the men set to work at once to mend the dike. Others carried the little hero home, as he was too weak even to walk. Luckily, after a few days in bed, Peter was all right again. The people of the village were very proud of him, and they loved to tell the story of how little Peter saved the village. And the end. That was a really nice story. Such a cute look. Come on, oh, don't cry. Aww, so cute. Look at him. I was thinking of naming it something, but I don't really know what to name it. It's so cute. Oh, cute. Oh, ta-da! Tida loves his brothers and sisters so much, right, Tida? They're such cute little creatures.